Here we go. Well, g'day guys. Welcome to the channel. It's a new day. We've got a little bit of cloud out there. JD's cleaning up. We're I've been working on the old house and trying to get the steering working. I'm about 90% of the way there. Going to clean the windows, give it a bit of love. Matt's got some new shocks coming for it. And I'm going to go on this. We just put the new battery in. It was a bit average. What do we got here? Got to remember. Oh yeah, that one. It's got a real dumb way of the front end loader bucket is linked into these. It doesn't have its own set of remotes, and then you got to flick that switch to get that to work, and then lift your bucket up. Surely they could come up with a better idea than that, I would have thought. Rightio. Where's me lift? What's going on? Oh, there we go. Number 3. Rightio. So we just put a new tyre on that. And here we go. So make sure I don't wipe out. Look at him go there, the machine. In case you might be wondering, why am I on the offsets? Well, I did want to do that sick trial with the chickpeas, didn't I? I'm a bit partial to a, you know, just a small green manure. So I'm going to be able to try it. I'm allowed to on the wheat, not the chickpeas. But the reason is not because of the green manure, it's because we have ryegrass. So we're down here at the development block. Me and JD were picking ryegrass this morning. There's only just a bit of scattered stuff, so we've got most of it, which is cool. I think we're on the front foot, but we've just got a few patches, bigger patches along the road here. So I'm going to do something outrageous and offset it, because we don't want it getting resistant to chemical, which it sort of already is. So it's only this sort of, I reckon, about a spray width in spots. Now I'm just going to try and drive a bit of a line here and just strategically offset. Now I'll put her in, I think I'll need 4-wheel drive, and then we'll, oh, I don't know whether it's gonna, this might be a bit too hard, might be sinking in enough. That's that section, and we've got to find the next bit of ryegrass. It's actually not very easy to see at this time of the day. I probably need to do it first thing in the morning or last thing in the RV. There's one there. At least in the chickies it's a bit easier to see. I'd have to go back on myself a bit. So it's much easier to control it, some over here, when it's just a little patch like this. I'd rather rip out, well, what would it be? I might rip out maybe a hectare, 2 hectares, so that's sort of what, your $2,000 that you're losing. But the thing is, if we were to make a decision on the paddock because of a few ryegrasses, I can assure you it's going to cost a lot more than $2,000. So it's just a case of where it's all throughout the paddock. Obviously you got to make a paddock based decision, but this is not like that yet. So we did that on our home block quite successfully a few years ago, just chipping and spray out a small section, and it's worked really well. So I think if we can keep on the front foot, once it gets all through the paddock, it's like you got a windrow burn. We might even have to look down like in the west where they're doing their seed line destructing. Oh, hang on a second, I'm telling a story, I got distracted. So it's a bit higher there, you can see. Anyway, you get the idea, so we'll just go and work up a bit here and see where we end up. Rightio guys, well, I've done my little section here on the red country. Down in the distance, I've done probably a hectare down there. It'll definitely look worse in a few days when it all dies, but and then if I've left a couple of little stragglers, I can we'll just go and chip them out, you know, just so we hopefully we got the most of it. So good little offsets. Rightio, well I'll park her back in the shed now. We've got JD will go and put some tines on the rock picker, and we'll see if it stays dry. We might get a chance to do some rock picking. We've got the hydrostat back for the header, but that'll no doubt update you in the coming videos, all the happenings. So good on ya. It's a fine afternoon here, bit of a drizzle of rain, cooler temperatures. So we're on the old cat. We've got our turbo, we just picked her up. So we're just in the process of mounting her all up. So just checking my bolts here. I've got make sure they're tight. I'll put a bit of copper grease on, anti-seize. What else have I got? Oh yeah. JD's just getting the feed line spinner. I've got oh yeah, we've got this, got some engine oil in here. We'll just gonna fill the jigger up. We don't want no more dry bearings, if that's what was the problem, which I'm not sure. So yeah, rightio, we can fill that up, JD. Just start pumping her in that little hole just gently, and we'll just let her run out the, yep, that should run out the bottom here. Just pull that one off again, and what we'll do, just pull the top off first, yep, and the bottom. No pressure, you're on camera.
Oh, there's always pressure.
He fits in well, always pressure. Oh, come on mate, no pressure. I'll have to pause it.
You can pause it. More energy for that.
Rightio, now we got it. So just give that a little turn around like that as we give her a little bit of a spin around. That's it. Rightio. Because we've got to give this thing a wash, I'm not too worried about a bit of oil dribbling there for the moment. Rightio. Cool. So, well, thank you. So now I'll put the drain pipe on. We'll make sure we do them up, otherwise we'll be sucking lots of dust. I'm going to get our key. Well, there's that key. I don't know where the other key went. Do you know where the other key went, JD?
It's either in the arm piece or is it in the cup holder?
It's not in the cup holder. We've got like a isolator key down there.
We took it out and put up here.
The isolator key? Yeah.
Spit out, you go.
Anyway guys, we're just going to have to find the key before we start her up. Righto, we've got oil in her. We've topped it up. I'm just putting the, we run a service platform here that we keep on top of our maintenance with, so it means everyone can access it from their phone, which is pretty handy. Farm service manager, so it'll tell us got all our machines in and then the serial numbers, and then we just put through, go in and what we've done, when we've done it, and then yeah, it just means everyone can access it. So if you do the job, we used to run like books, like a big old folder, you know, but a lot of our servicing wasn't happening in the workshop, so it was like you had to remember to write it in. So at least now everyone's got their phone on them, they can access it. It's awesome. So righto, let's see if she's going to start. Well, I just turned her off. Engine oil pressure is good. Got a bit of smoke there where we had a bit of diesel. Smoky. Rightio. So that's good. We'll just jump out and make sure that we don't have any bad leakages. Little hole in the bottom of your muffler to stop the water getting trapped in. Looks good so far. Well, we'll just let that run for a few minutes and make sure it's all working. We're going to need to wash. So we've got to do that. And then we've actually got a little job for it with the gyral. Phil's been, he probably hadn't showed you, but been playing with the grader. We've had a bit of erosion, so we're just going to run this where the cotton's going actually. So we're just going to fix the erosion and give it a light tickle with the gyral. And because cotton, potentially we could be sowing in about a month or 6 weeks. So yeah, getting close. Rightio, we're driving her out the shed. Don't hit me, ute. That wouldn't go down well, would it? It's the old man's van. He's planning on going down to the snow actually in a little bit. Although our little hot spell, I don't think you'll be going down to much snow. It might be just slush. Rightio, got the young fella going. It's very satisfying with that foam. It's like probably up on a scale of 10, I reckon, as far as satisfaction. Satisfaction. Rightio. That'll give him something to do, help him earn a bit of pocket money, eh? Get in there, get all those tracks done and make it look like it's a bit loved, really. So the pressure washer thing's working out awesome for us with the boys. They modified it and got it to work, so he's using the heavy duty stuff for this. And yeah, it's funny, you don't need a lot of pressure once you've got the soap on there. You just a bit of force, a little bit, and it just seems to fall off mostly. The only thing I've had a bit of trouble with some of the chemical on the sprayer. You've got to give it a fair bit of stick still to get it to come off. Well, he soaked her up, so I'll let him wash that now. Well, g'day guys. It's a new day. So we get my gears in the right gear here. So we got the turbo working. I checked the, made sure we had pressure going to the turbo. I just undid the drain line, made sure we had oil coming out. So very confident that our turbo is getting good oil flow. So this will be its first little job. We're going to go up and follow Phil around for a bit, see what he's been up to. Rightio guys, well we're coming up to Phil's little project here. Robbo, where are you? We're trying to do a job here, so where we get all this water coming through, just trying to dress that off a bit so we can plant some cotton. So we're at a stage where you can see lots of silt there. Just yuck. Next good rain event, we may be into it. So Phil's just dressing that up. That's why I've got this thing on the back. I'm just going to cultivate, just give a little bit of light tickle where he's been, try and just soften up the crust. But before I go to where he's going, I'm going to do a bit of what we were doing the other day. I'm going to work up some crop. It's a lot of fun. This time I'm going to work up some chickpeas. So this is where we had the cotton. The chickpeas are looking excellent, really, for the fact we had cotton in there. And our grass spray has worked very good on the phalaris. Actually, I should stop and I'll show you what I'm talking about with the phalaris. But it's done a good job. But the ryegrass, it's a big cross. So we've got ryegrass scattered throughout here. Sad, and I'm going to go and work up probably about a hectare, I reckon, where it is really bad, like a map. You'll see when we get there. But I'll come back to you where I find maybe a little phalaris and I'll show what I'm talking about. They're flaring nicely, the old chickies, going very well. So here we go. See how it's all green in the middle, but if we pull out, we'll try and look for a green one like that. See how that's all white and it's all shrinked up. I think I showed you this the other day. Anyway, it's very satisfying because you look at that and go, oh, the thing's not dead, but it's had it. I mean, it's very satisfying when it's like brown, no green at all, but it's not, we don't get many of that these days. Here's another one that's on the way out. So yeah, I think it is possible, like if we get rain, they possibly could reshoot again. But so yeah, we've got lots of phalaris here that's fairly cactus, but the ryegrass, we'll have a look up in a bit, and it definitely isn't. Here we go. That's I might go over it a couple of times, it's a bit dry. So just here you can see how thick that is. So figuring not much is going to come up there of the chickpeas, so may as well try and reduce that seed bank if we can. It's just this little patch here, so anyway, we'll do this. I think I'll probably have to go over it another time. Rightio guys, well I did the little bit of chickpeas. Now we're where Phil's been. We've done an alright job. Looks a bit professional really. I'll yeah, it's just you can see the hard bits, and then obviously where he's cutting and filling. So I'm not going deep. I'm just skimming around on the top, just trying to get a bit of loose stuff. Some of this country, once you compact it goes really rock hard, it can crack and then let all the moisture out of it. So we're just yeah, I think this is the perfect machine for the job. Doing 11 Ks, giving the old cat a workout. Turbo's working good, no big plumes of smoke, so that's a win. It's a bit of a problem this where the water's coming through now. It's so we probably have to come up with a different strategy, I think. We are thinking of maybe changing the direction of the farm now, this block, going east-west. That way it's going with the water. But anyway, we're still just mulling over a few options. Phil's over there in the distance. Looks like he's grading chickpeas, but it's where this water continues to go on through the chickpeas. It's quite rough, so he's just taking a bit of an edge off there so we don't break our headers and chase it in at harvest time. So yeah, it's all happening.